Hey everyone, welcome back to Mousillon and our attempt to retake the crown of Bretonia from Lyonesse and make Bretonia thrive once again as a land of death and undeath alike. As you can see, I have skipped forward just a couple of turns because I was just going to sit and replenish while we got some growth into our provinces as well. So I've recruited a couple of extra units of humans since we took some losses, and we are a couple of turns further on. So as you can see, another mod has popped, and we will be selecting yes, which is going to enable beast event invasions in the mid and late game, which can be interesting for all involved. So we'll go ahead and put that up. Our peasants have got +5 leadership from our first technology being finished. And around the world, we have a population surplus for Lyonesse at last. Sylvania have gone to war with Draika, or Dreicha, whichever way you prefer to pronounce her name. And we have finished our harbour in Lyonesse just in time, because they have now become besieged by what is left of the coward Adelhard de Lyonesse, so that will not be a difficult fight. I will auto-resolve that and get rid of him, which I think will be the first thing I do. Come on. There we go.
None shall live.
And then we will give the Banner of Rage over to our trusty Black Knights, and then we will destroy Adelhard and replenish our units. Maybe not. Maybe we'll take some dark magic. No, we'll replenish. It's not a lot. I think I killed pretty much all of them. We also killed his paladin. That will be the end of Lyonesse, I believe. We have a mortal informer who will help us gain magical items. We defeated Adelhard de Lyonesse, which means I can attack a walled city without having to wait for towers or battering rams. That is very useful. And we have destroyed Lyonesse. Rather, we have become Lyonesse. And Mallobaude has gained another rank, so we're gonna go in here. Probably start off with men-at-arms and crypt ghouls, peasant bowmen and mounted archers, zombie skeletons, Kenwraith, wailing hags, and graveguard from the unliving host. We're not really there yet. Grey men, crypt horrors, vargals, felbats, still not there. Black Knights, Blood Knights, and Damned Knights units. And then Engines of War. So I think we will start off probably with... what do we want to get in here as well? Well, he's definitely got some solid base stats. Maybe I make him very hard to kill straight away. Or we could go for this and start pushing corruption around the place. I think I'll stick with my original plan and take some points in these, make my base units a bit better. So we will see if we can't get the ranks holding a little bit better for now. And then Lyonesse will go up a level. And we'll save that for later. We haven't got that yet. And growth and income from buildings sounds like a good plan. And then I think my first target, I'm going to leave Bordelot and Aquitaine for the Red Duke when he arrives at court. That will be his charge, will be to go and take Bordelot and Aquitaine. So I will concentrate on Artois and Bastogne to begin with, and maybe even slow down the wretched Lyonesse by taking and raising or sacking Languille before we do that. So let's go and prepare ourselves for that, I think.
More sleep shines.
And hopefully we can get ourselves to a white king pretty quickly. That would be useful. And that is really all there is time for, although I did get a blood kiss for that, so I could potentially get a second army going, but I think we'll... Oh, they cost 3. Okay, so not doing anything yet. Hopefully we'll be getting to the Red Duke relatively quickly. What do I need to unlock him? Rank 10, so yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. And as I say, I'm going to ignore these, pretend they don't exist, unless I'm very desperate. I could definitely take a Master Necromancer, though. I'm sure some of them are skulking around my cities now. That's not a very useful thing for him. That's an interesting ability. Triggers if he gets reduced in hit points. But we don't need a second army quite yet. Unless we see these guys move. But let's move on. Right, that was a quiet turn for everyone we know in the world. They still have Ulbricht de Bordelot down here with the paladin just chilling in Bordelot. So we're gonna go and raid this. Oh, do I want to be at war with Corona? Of course I do. Why would I not want to be at war with the traitor king? The Grail told me that I would be king of all Bretonia. That is a more protected garrison than I expected, so let's fight this one. Alrighty, here we have one of the first of what will be many. My camera is wrong. 1 second, I do apologize for this. Better. One of the many custom maps that we will come across as we play through this game. This is a minor settlement of Bretonia. And as you can see, we can surround it because, well, we can surround it. So I think... All right, so we're all set up, and we will get going. Okay, so he's currently set up on the far side. Not gonna... He hopefully doesn't know these guys are here. So I'm going to try and get myself down to this outpost for my main troop. As he comes streaming into the village as well.
We are ready. Peasant bowman. Quick march. Quick now. Men of Bretonia. Shields. Oi.
Can you walk around there? You can't. So you're going to go this way anyway. Alright. Let's bring you down here. Just send the zombies in. Oh, some nice shots from the trebuchet. Already broken a unit of peasant bowmen.
Protect Bretonia! Peasant bowmen! Battle ready! We serve! Shields! Aye! Come on, lads! Bowmen! We serve the king! Yeoman archers!
Here come the Black Knights. Mallobaude coming there. Okay, this looks pretty good. I don't know what they're doing. So we'll go straight through these archers, hopefully. Pretty much straight through them, and then into the back of here. Okay, we've broken pretty much everything. You can hold fire, you're just going to hit friendly troops otherwise. Pile and kill everyone here.
Send them back to their hells!
Yeah, chop our heads off.
Kill them! Through their treacherous bodies! Get away! You serve me!
So you go to them.
Shields, aye!
Squires. Go get some more kills for yourself. They're done pretty well. Everyone's held.
Yeoman archers!
Zombies are never going to catch them.
We live to serve! Right hard!
Let's charge into these, I think.
For the lady! The lady's blessing is lost! Get away!
Oof, cavalry charges are nasty in this now. They really do. The impact is still there, but without flinging everyone anywhere, you really kind of nail down the damage into a specific zone. Who's not running away? Where is someone who hasn't broken entirely? You're done. Is there a unit? Oh, these archers. Running away from half a unit. Ah, okay, there's 3 units back here. Let's get you guys. Hurry this up a bit. There's everyone else. Oh. Okay, now we've won. Good. Right, there we go. Loot. Another rank for the commander. And then we want as much gold as or magical power as we can get. So I think we will sack it. Oh, okay, excellent. We can then get a first unique hero. So, did he auto spawn, or do I have to go and actually spawn? He did auto spawn.
Defender of the weak.
So, the Boujard, the butcher of Bauser? Thanks for giving me a pronounceable name, modders. That's excellent. The Butcher. Unit experience gain per turn 50 and causes fear. Okay. What's his skill tree? Dreaded reputation. Madness of Maravesh. So he gets passive ability of rage and a charge bonus. The Impaler. Hashtag not Vlad. Extra armor piercing weapon damage, melee attack, and hero action cost goes down for him. Causes terror. That's very strong. Gets a barded warhorse. After on post chance assault garrison. Okay. And then he gets a defense and leadership attack along with the regular. Okay, so yeah, fairly unique. Very much gained around kind of causing terror and leadership and despair in others on the battlefield, and then on the campaign map, he's sort of a garrison assaulter style. So we will take him up and have him join our army, I think. So he can train up our troops a little bit faster. That's kind of unfortunate. We can't quite get there, but we're going to go after Castle Artios in a second anyway. And we're at 6,800. We're not quite there. We need 75, so we'll be able to start to restore our ducal palace. Our ducal palace? Ducal palace? I don't know. Mallobaude. Banner of the Serpent. Melee attack. Just 10. Frenzied and encouraged. Okay, interesting. I'm going to try and make these archers a bit better first, though. Alright. Let's move this one forward. Alright, so nothing hugely of note happened during the end of the turn. Carcassonne down here have gone to war against the Beastmen of, I think that's Khazrak One Eye. So let us train in here. And I think I have to go through Anguille again to get over to Artois, but I think I'd rather go kind of around this side, not get... There is an army up here somewhere. I have not seen them yet, but there is definitely an army up there somewhere.
What do you want?
And I also want to keep healing up my various troops as well, so let's bring ourselves round here.
Move.
March through the forests, and then we can get ourselves... replace our zombies. How much is that? It's only costing us 100. Yeah. So we'll replace our zombies and restore our palace. We're still at 1900 a turn. Just waiting for this next turn. Alright, easy turn. Moving on. Alrighty. So, mystery meat in a drive to improve combat stamina across your armed forces. The High Quartermaster has been experimenting with new ration combinations. His latest concoction is a bowel-addling patty of horseflesh, pickled fish, and forest spider spinnerets, served between toasted discs of sweetened bread. They haven't a clue what they're eating, but the troops can't get enough. Well, they're eating burgers. Army replenishment is up, but due to frequent toilet stops, movement range is down. Okay, so we've got plus 15% casualty replenishment, but minus 25 campaign movement for for the next 4 turns. Alright, thank you, High Quartermaster. Talbot, Gland, and Sylvania are now at war with each other, and Lyonesse has finished its construction. So we can go growth and untainted. Excellent, just what we need. Untainted. What do we have? Trebuchets. Wouldn't mind trebuchets. Black Knights, Graveguard, and Damned Knights Errant. Do we get Damned Knights of the Realm? We do get Damned Knights of the Realm. Oh, excellent. We get Damsels. We could get a Necromancer. Really need a Necromancer yet. Very tempted to go snail hunting. Just for the growth and the income. Without the untainted. So that gives us income and casualty replenishment. This gives us income and growth, which is better for now at the very least. But we could also get growth and income from farms 10%. Okay, so in theory I should then put farms in both of these, because I would up the income, but I would then be detainting my main provinces, which wouldn't be ideal. What can we do in terms of direwolves, skeleton spearmen, and graveguard? So we do want this, although we're going to get graveguard from here, so we don't need it yet. What have we got? White King, we're also going to get Corpse Cart. Black Knights, we're already sorted. We already have one of these, so it's whether or not we want Cryptogals to go up the Grey Men, or if we just want direwolves. But we've got our Knights, so we don't really need to worry about that in Lyonesse. So I think we definitely can go for one of the growth. Well, growth or this. I think we go for growth for now. Which house? Okay, so we eventually do want one of these, but we don't need it in this settlement. Or we do want it in this settlement, probably. Trade. I think we go snail hunting. Let's go snail hunting. Alright. Leon Leonca, the man who sits on my throne, is here. Artois. Okay. Well, I don't know where the actual Lord of Artois is, but we're going to take his castle. Okay. Need to be shooting archers. Okay, they put units of archers on here. Not ideal. Like, keeps them out of the way, I guess.
We are ready. Group down ready. Clear out. Britannia. For the king. Human archers. Get them moving.
See how you do.
Honor the lady. Bowman, aye. Yes, my lord. To war. We serve our liege. Up you go. Get climbing. Shields, aye. Orders.
Seems to be okay.
Knightly valor. Men of Britannia. Havaran.
What's this door doing? Hey, it's going to be a while, but I don't think he's taking any damage while he's doing it, so... Okay,
Shields,
we've
aye.
made it to the walls.
For the lady. Shields, aye. Shields, aye.
And it's captured one tower at least. Kind of ridiculous that you can just hack your way eventually through a gate like this. Should probably just avoid doing it because just because I can doesn't mean I should. Boards are a bit different. At least he hits hard enough to make it make some sense.
Stay put for my liege. Your command, like the wind.
Okay, well everyone's pretty much broken already.
Fields Trebuchet. Yes, my lord. Shields, aye. Infantry. Peasant bowmen. Fields Trebuchet. Aye. Shields, aye. What orders? Shields, aye. Serve.
We have taken Artois.
Obliterate.
And +5 leadership when fighting against men. A man's ruin. Encountered, we've gained timber, and we have occupied Castle Artois.
Scatter the
gives us minus 20% recruitment cost for bowmen, mounted yeomen, and trebuchets. Okay, so we'll be building some trebuchets in Artois, I think.
My bloodline calls.
6 now. Keep going with the militias. And we get some points for you. We'll turn you into a fighter. Since you're probably going to spend your time in the army. Not really need to upgrade quite yet. Maybe an extra unit of archers. No, we're going to want knights in here though. At some point. Alright. I think that's the end of that turn. We're going to wait and see what Lyoncoeur does.
What do you want?
Okay, so I genuinely have no idea what happened to the army of Artois, why they haven't built another one. Everyone else seems to be okay. Perron have rebuilt Longueuil and have taken Grongzint away from the orcs, so the king is doing fine. And then down here we have a Gothic army sitting over here as well. No one's taken the Sword of Cain quite yet. Okay. Well, we should, in this case, be able to just go and... although this penalty, army movement penalty is a bit of a nuisance. What's that? There's a Chaos Campfire. Not a good sign. Well, we're going to go see what's over here. Oh, I found them. And Sir Eustace has now joined us as well. Eustace of the Rusting Blade. He looks old. Let's see what his skill tree looks like. The Rusting Blade. Poison attacks and unspottable. Okay, so he's kind of an assassin style. Double experience gained for when fighting against humans. For the whole army. That could be useful. A skilled swordsman. Bonus versus infantry, melee defense, melee attack. He starts off with pretty good skills anyway. Trickster, ambush, success, Mallobaude's executioner. Okay, so he is an assassin. And Shroud of Darkness gets him smoke bombs and physical resistance, as well as Schemer. Enables lightning strike battles automatically. That's huge. That's a broken skill in my opinion. That's a bit too much. Because that saves you an entire skill tree. Only available at rank 14, so I suppose you would probably have it anyway if you needed it, but you could... Yeah, that's crazy. Siege holdout reduction. Leadership 25 at level 10, and a barded warhorse if he wants one. So is he on a horse? He's not, is he? But he is immortal, and he's a siege attacker, stalk, and vanguard. Wow, yeah, that's quite the legendary hero. You can come down here and see what's going on at Bastogne. Okay, there's them. There's Bohemond, Beast Slayer. Okay, I'm not sure I want to pick this fight. In fact, I'm almost certain I don't want to pick this fight right now.
This will do.
Let's get us back out here. I'm probably going to get run down by him now. That is
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Chilfroy de Artois was off. I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't in Castle Artois, and he has at least the army that I do, if not better. So we won't be doing that right now. We've met Paravon as well. They're down here, they're over here. Okay, we don't have anything to build or anything to do, so we will roll the turn and see what Chilfoy de Artois does about us. Hopefully nothing. Since I can't run away. Alright, here we are at the getting a next turn. So we've recruited yet another knight to our cause. These seemed a little bit too easy to achieve, as much as I like having them available early. But we get Nicolette de Wismont is recruited potentially at Mousillon. I'm assuming she's in here. The sorceress. I can't check her out without recruiting her. But given that I've now got this little guy, who I might actually...
For a fool, sir.
What are his chances? Yeah, not wonderful. Let's save ourselves that money. Yeah, let's do that straight away. Let's get Lyonesse growing. And I'm very tempted just to recruit her and start slowly building a second army. I like having magic users at the heads of armies. Magic is fun. It's what Warhammer's kind of about. So maybe we'll try that.
Prophetess, I have seen your heart.
And then we'll have you join as well.
My magic is yours.
Let's have a look
Your behest?
at what you actually are like. So we have seduction, kind of like the very Lamian type skill. Minus attack, minus speed. Nicolette Acolyte, hero capacity for damsels and recruit rank. Makes sense. Enemy wins of magic -5 and magic resistance 10% for all units. That's kind of good. Vigor loss reduction, that makes no difference considering the mods I have, but melee defense for skeletal and zombie units is very nice. Martial of the Black Arts we've seen around the place. That's very good. And then Mallobaude's magic support. -25% to Lore of Vampires, research rate, and magic item drop chance. Pretty nice. I'm guessing the other trees are same as normal. Wind of Death, Curse of Years. So she is a vampire caster. Crown of Tears, the Gown of Tears, not the crown, the Gown of Tears. Armor, melee defense, ward save, and melee defense and leadership down for those around her. The Blood Opal Brooch, +10 speed, and the 44% magic resist. That's pretty good, so people won't be sniping her very easily. Casualty replenishment rate, hero's action chance down, and wound recovery time. And then the Black Diamond Tiara. Enemy winds of magic further reduced. Enemy winds of magic starting reduced. And she gains a 23-second self and allies +60 armor. That's pretty good. Barded Warhorse Pegasus. Can she ride a... Oh, she can ride a Coven Throne. Okay. That's pretty cool. We don't have any one of those, so we might try and get up to that. I do like Pegasus, but we might try and get up to the Coven Throne at 14 just to see what it looks like. Queen Bee. Hero action costs and action successes. Aura of Dark Majesty is the leadership aura. Hive Mind. Campaign line of sight. Construction cost for Vampire Lair chain buildings. And -1. So speed of building vampire-y stuff goes up. And then Grey Ward is missile defense. Okay. And then we get the Undeath Resurgence and Magical Animus bonuses down here. Protectors of the Realm. Call of Night. Yeah, so usual-ish red and yellow, red and blue trees, but pretty cool. Pretty cool Lord, all things considered. Definitely unique. Should be fun to play and use, and hopefully, if we look at this, she could probably recruit. Yeah, we can recruit Skelly's nice and cheap. So she's definitely a vampire by the looks of things. So we'll get some. Oh, we don't have any money. We'll leave that for now. All right, and that will do it for the episode. So I will roll the turn in a moment, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying seeing this unique faction in the works, and also how the campaign is moving with all the mods that I've got running. As always, if you've got any questions about any of the mods or how I got them working or what I'm doing, drop a comment below and I will be sure to answer. If you do have the inclination to like and subscribe, that would be fantastic to help me grow the channel and do more of this stuff. And if you have any recommendations for other mods or factions that I could look into or play, I would be more than happy to. Hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves.